I was at the gym one day doing cardio on the treadmill, and a kid came up to me and he was like, "Yo, Mert, you're getting fat. You were really shredded a few months ago, and now you have a bulging stomach and you don't look as good." I'm like, "What the fuck? This kid's trying to attack me." I thought, man, he's actually right. He's actually right. But at that time, I didn't really bother because I was bulking. I was focusing on gaining weight, focusing on building muscle. Yeah, I gotta get bigger. Bear mode. I didn't really give a fuck about at that time. But after a few months, I was just outside walking in nature. And I thought like, man, why don't I just do a fucking cut? Cutting is hard for me, of course. It's hard, but if I get lean, I'm gonna look so much better. I'm gonna be so much more aesthetic. And in my content, people will like me more. And I'm like, man, I need to get leaner. And I got this motivation, this motivation to get down to 10% body fat. And after that moment, the next day, I was in my room on my phone, my fitness pal. I was adjusting my calories, thinking, okay, I'm gonna eat 1.7 thousand calories. Okay, for pre-workout, I'm gonna eat this meal. For post-workout, I'm gonna eat this meal. Basically, I'm gonna have 2 meals a day. I'm gonna go with this. And I was really motivated, sticking to the diet for a few days. But then one day, I almost finished the day. It's like 7, 8 p.m. I go to sleep pretty early at like 8 p.m. and I'm having massive cravings for junk food. Massive. I was in the kitchen and I saw some of the chocolate cakes that mom bought. I tried to use willpower and I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna eat it. And I messed up, which is like, basically I gained all the caloric deficit back. Fucking terrible. I messed up, but yeah, I felt pretty bad, but then I got myself back at it. The next day, I woke up and I'm like, I'm just gonna stick to this. A few times, after that, I messed up, cheated on my diet, and now I'm just using discipline, sticking to my diet, and focusing on not breaking the caloric deficit because it's not worth it. And I'm losing fat pretty well, and now I've lost quite a lot of body fat and it's still going well, getting closer and closer to like 8, 9, 10% body fat, getting closer to looking pretty fucking lean and aesthetic. So the cut is going well. So the reason why you're not gonna get to 10% body fat is just two reasons. Number one, you're making it unsustainable. You're trying to get to 10% body fat really quickly, so you're eating like fucking 1.5k calories a day. You're making it so restrictive, but you're not going to be able to stick to this long term because, yeah, right now you might be eating 1.5 thousand calories a day, but the problem with the cut is that when you get to a certain body fat percentage, your body just gets like relaxed. Your body doesn't want to grow. You want to grow, you want to get better, but your body doesn't want to. Your body just wants to stay the same. So that's why when you lose a bit of body fat, let's say when you get to, let's say 13% body fat, your body will fight you to stay at that body fat by giving you terrible cravings. You can't resist junk food. But if you keep with this strict caloric deficit, which is like 1.5k calories a day, you're not going to be able to stick to the calorie deficit. That's the first thing. You're making it so restrictive. Make it more sustainable. You're going to be on this journey for like a few months, and then maybe you're going to maintain this leanness for some time, and then you're going to go back to the bulk, right? Well, you need to make it sustainable, because if you make it so restrictive, you're going to quit after a few weeks because you don't enjoy food, you don't enjoy anything. So the most effective strategy is to make it sustainable by exercising more. So because if you exercise more, if you train more, you're burning more calories, so you can eat more. And when you eat more, that's more fun, right? You can be a smart ass and be like, no, I'm just gonna get the calorie deficit from my diet, but this is so unenjoyable. You're restricted on food. You can't get to eat more. It's like, it feels terrible. When you exercise more, you can eat more, so it's more fun. And a side point, don't forget to weigh and track everything, because the only way that you're going to lose fat is by tracking your calories, weighing every single gram of food that you eat. I'm telling you, if you don't track, you're not going to lose the fat. It's very rare for someone to lose the fat if they don't track calories. It's very rare. You need to track it. This is the first thing. Focus on losing a maximum of 1 pound per week. Maximum. Not more than that. If you lose more than 1 pound a week, that's like really pushing it, and there's a chance that you're going to get burnt out and you're going to quit this path. That's it. Just don't do it. Maximum 1 pound a week. Now, the second thing why you're not going to lose the fat is because you don't have enough discipline. You have the discipline, but you're not using it. You're coping. You're like, yeah, it's like, if I eat some junk food, it's not going to be so bad. I'm telling you, this is a bullshit mindset. You need to use all the discipline you have, all the willpower you have to resist the junk food and not eat the junk food. Even if it feels like a fucking full-time job, doesn't fucking matter. The only way that you're gonna lose the fat is with caloric deficit. And if you don't discipline yourself and you just end up binge eating every night, you're not gonna lose the fat. So you just need to use all the willpower you have, all the discipline you have to stick to the diet, to to not cheat on your diet and just keep going. And make it more simple, like let's say you need to eat 2000 calories a day to lose like half a pound a week. Well, the way to do this is to have, let's say, 1500 calories from clean foods and 500 calories from like junk food, food that you enjoy. So if you don't have the discipline, it doesn't make sense for you to try to do it and fail on it. It makes sense for you to just eat, like let's say 80% clean and 20% dirty. 1.5k calories clean and 5k and 500 dirty. But make sure you track it. Don't just guess. Track everything, but have some dirty calories so that it makes it easier. This will allow you to lose fat faster. These two things, use all the discipline you have, all the willpower you have in the world to not cheat on your diet. Even if it feels like a full-time job, you're resisting food all the day, just use the willpower and just fucking do it. And the second thing is, don't make it so restrictive. Lose half a pound to maximum 1 pound a week. That's all it. If you want me to help you for 1 hour for free with getting leaner, check the first link in the description. Check all my other links. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video.